All right.
Okay, cool. All right, welcome. This is the second class about Python, and today we will learn how to use a while loop.
Oh, can
So
you do the presentation, Jerry?
sure. So
Because now.
all right. So before we start that, let's review what we have learned last class. The last class we talked about the basic data type in the Python. So if you still remember, there are three type of basic data type. First one is int, which is integer, and those are just the numbers in the Python. And the second one is float point. There's a number with a decimal. And the third one is string. Those are any characters in your code. So if you see a quote, anything in there, it's going to be string. And we talk about some operator, which just like our math, plus the addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. That's a basic operator we need to know for the Python. So
One
if
second.
I have
Ishan, are you able to listen? Are you following?
you're muted. You need to unmute yourself.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So make sure you stop and ask any questions. Okay, Ishan?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
So here's the first question for you. What's the data type of this? So I have a quote and have six. This one is a string because you have it's in the quote. So if we test that, if you want to test the data type of something, you just say type. So you type in type, then you just say 6. You give me a string because this 6 is in the quote.
Yeah.
Now, tell me what's the data type of this?
Integer?
Yes, it's integer. And give me an example of the data type of float point.
With decimals, like 1.5?
Yes. 1.5. Yes, it's float point. So give me an example of a string.
What does it say on the screen for your subtitle? Hello?
Hello. And more specific.
What is your name?
So, yeah, that's the string, and this string should in this quote. It doesn't matter the single quote or a double quote. It have to in the quote, and it will give you a string.
String.
So you got that. So this is the basic data type, and for that, only one thing you need to know is the string and only works with number by these times. So if we have a string dot high and we times this 5, it will print it will show high 5 times. So this is the only way you can work string with number. And the string can work with string combined with string by the plus. So if we have, say, hello Jerry with this plus, it will connect these two words. So these are only 2 times you can use string with this operator. So string times how many times you want times this string. So string works with number or string plus another string. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay. Then we talk about variable. So imagine variable as a box and you can put a value in this box. So if right here we have a variable called name and we assign this string into this name. So this operator, this equal, is called the assign operator. And on the left hand, this is your variable. On the right hand is the value you want saved into this variable. So what's the name of this operator?
This one is called, what was that again? String.
Yeah, this one is string. And we call this so we call this name equal Jerry, this whole thing, we call that the assignment statement, as you can see here, to save the value into this variable. So yeah, we will use this in our program a lot, and you will practice that. So there are some rules about this variable, and you can only include number, letters, and underscore. So if I show you, so if we say name equal Jerry, and we type in name, it will give me Jerry. So you call this name and we'll show you the value into this variable. And this variable can only have number, letters, and underscore. So if we have some special character and we say number equals 6, it will give me syntax error. So when you name this variable, just be careful with that. Don't make it too fancy. Just make more meaningful words.
Yeah.
So include number, letter, and underscore. So for underscore, if you have, let's say you have 2 words, okay, you have 2 words called my name, my name equal something, and you print my name, it will give you Jerry. So most of the time we use this underscore to connect 2 words. But
Yes.
sometimes you will use this underscore. And it cannot begin with number, so don't start with let's say first name or 2 name. This is this is invalid. Say 6, it will give you syntax error.
Yeah.
And the no special character, I have shown you this is a special character. You cannot use that. And you cannot use keywords, and we will go through some keywords later. So here's some example. So these are valid. Tell me why this one is invalid variable.
Because it's not a Python keyword. Tickets.
A ticket is not keyword. You can use that. So you cannot use keyword. So this ticket, it is keyword. You can use that. But the problem is this 9. We cannot begin with number.
Yeah.
So this one is wrong. And what's the problem with this one?
It starts with total. And
The problem with this one is this special character,
dollars.
the $sign. This is special character. So what is on special character? These are the characters in your alphabet. So A, B, C, D. Those are not special. And you can use number, but you cannot start with number. And you can use underscore. So just remember number, letter, score. That's the 3 things you can use, and not begin with this number. So what's 3 things you can use in your variable?
Number, letter, underscore.
The score, and you cannot begin with
A number.
Okay. And is it a special character allowed in your variable?
No.
No. Good. And yeah, so that's and there are 2 ways to name 2 name style for variable. So as you can see, these are 2 words. First one, you can use underscore to connect these 2 words, or you can use camel case, which means begin with the second word, you make this capital. So you can either say my name, or my, then the second word you start with capital, uppercase, and name. So these are 2 styles you can use. Just choose either one is work. So okay, that's some review. So what's the 3 basic data type?
An integer, a float, and string.
Okay. For string, it should in
Quotes.
In quote. That's correct. And for variable, what's the only 3 things allowed in your variable?
Number, letter, and underscore.
And what is not allowed?
Special character.
And
it can start with a number.
good. All right, that's everything about variable and and data type. Did we learn the if statement last class?
If statement,
So if something true, this happened. If else, something else happened. We learn that. Let's review this.
The true and false one. Yes. Yeah, I think we learned that.
So go to your search and open type in IDLE, and you will see something like this.
Yeah.
Open that.
Yeah.
And you see this file. Click on that. Open new file.
Okay, let me do that. File, new file. Yes.
You will have a blank file. So for if statement, you have an if, and you have some condition to check. So right now I just call this conditions. And if this condition is true, some statement will happen, else some other thing will happen. So what? So for the if statement, first, your program, when they see this if statement, they will check this condition. Let's say if number equals 6, or is double equal. If number double equals 6, it will print this is 6. So here's some. See. So when your program keep running and it see this if statement, it will check is the number equal to 6. So if this condition is true, it will do this thing. It will run this line. If it's not true, it will run this line. So we can use this whiteboard. So if statement is, so you have your program begin, start from here, and say this if statement, then if it's true, it will do something on the right side. In our case, is we'll print this is 6. And if it false, we'll do something on the other hand. This is not 6. Then it will keep running to the end. So as you can see, first we'll check is this number equals 6. So we'll check is this number equals 6. If it's true, it's do the right side. If it's false, it will do the left side. So for the if statement, the program will only run one side. So there's will never happen the program run the both sides for one condition. So if we see our code, so if we say our code is just like this, we check if number equals 6. So in the program, it's the same thing. We just type in if, then we say number double equals 6. Then we have to have this colon.
Yeah.
Then your program will know, okay, Then if it's true, I will do this line, which is on the right side of your flowchart. I will print this is 6. If it's false, we'll print the left side. So right now, this program is not working because we don't have this number. So we need to use variable. We call this variable number, and it's equal to, we will get number from user. So we use input. So input will help you get the value from user. So we say input enter number, and this thing will return it will return a string. So right here we need to convert this to the int. Okay. So here's my code. Then we can test this. So you need to save. Go to our file and save. And it's probably ask you to save this in your computer. So just type the name, then click save.
Save.
Then run this code. So run method. Is it running?
Not yet. Oh, hold on, let me run it. Run model.
So if you run this, your first line shows in your program should be the string you type in this parenthesis in this input function. Is it running?
Hold on, I'm not yet. I'm almost there. Run it. There's something going on.
And show me your screen and I can see that. Okay, input string. After int, you need the parenthesis. So after if int, then parenthesis. No, the open parenthesis after int. So you need to have parenthesis to cover the number. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Then the close parenthesis after R. And that the character R, the number after number. It will the in the line of your if statement. Yeah. After that, close parenthesis. And delete the space before your end. Yeah. Okay, run this again. There we go. And enter 6.
Yeah. What was that?
You need to give a number, then press enter. So type in number first, then so you need to run again. Back to our code. It should under another window. So go back to our code. Yes, then run again. And type 6 and enter. It shows you this is 6. Now your program works. So
Okay. Got it.
okay. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. So after you run your code, the first thing you see is the things you type in into your input, right? So the message you type in this code will print out to lead the user to input something. So right here, we want user to enter a number, and we tell them to enter a number, and we press enter. So after you type in 6, this number will save into this our variable, and then we compare this number to the 6. If it's 6, we'll do the true side. So as you can see, this only print out this true side because we enter the number 6. Is not print out this false side. So if we do that again, if we type in 7, it will tell us this is not 6. So it only print out this false side. It's not print out this true side. So now based on this program, to change that, so we check the age. If age is greater than 21, we print you're old enough to vote. If not, we print you're too young to vote.
Yeah.
So do that. Try to do that by yourself. Give you 5 minutes. So let's do that again. So based on this code, you will check if the age is equal to 21, or no, it's greater than 21, greater equal than 21. If it's true, and we say you're old enough to vote. If it's not, we say you're too young to vote. So try to do that. I will stop present for 5 minutes, and we'll show you. Okay, now present your screen and if you can see that. Okay. So if int number greater than 18, print this, else. Good. So delete the first if else statement. Yeah. Now because no, save that, keep that. So we're asking user to enter age. So when it's wrong, it should ask user to enter age. Enter your age. So how you change that? So run your code. Okay, so say if it's asking enter a number, we want user to enter their name. So we should ask enter your age. Or enter their age. So we should ask user to enter their age. So where you change that?
She has a ID which he has an account for paid account.
That's your variable.
No, I only have to see it, no?
So in the first line, which one is your variable?
It's 8.
So the same. Age is your variable, but you don't have that in your first line. So you need to change your number to the age. So that's your first line. That's still 18. That's still 18. So the first line, the word number. The first line, go up. First line. No, your first line. Number equal input, enter number. Yeah. So you need to change that to enter your name, or sorry, enter your age. And this saves into the variable called age. So the first word number, the first word number should change to the age. Okay, now run your code. You see this is changed to enter your age, and you type in, and we'll give you a result. Okay, then back to our code. If I type in 15, which line will print?
Too young to vote.
And if I print 30, then which one will print?
Old enough to vote.
Yes. So just remember the first line is the first line is true side, second line is false side. Now you can stop presenting. Look my screen. So there's something I want to mention. So right here is a message we want to ask user. So if you want to change this message, you need to change the message you type in this input. This input will help you get this number, and the question you want to ask the user is typing here. So if I say enter your age, and I say if I run this, it will say this ask me enter your age, it change this word because I changed it right here. And this thing will give you a string. So no matter you typing a string or string, float point, integer, it will always give you a string. So if we print type age, say even we enter 18, it's integer, but when I print this type of this age, it still give me string because this input function could only return a string. So just careful with that. And right here we compare this age to a number, integer number. So we need to convert this to int. We say int, then the variable we need to convert. Okay. So right here we have a int age greater equal 21. And if I have a less equal 21, and if I type 18, which line will print?
Too young to vote.
So if I type 18, is 18 less equal than 21?
18 is less than 21.
It's true or false?
It's less than or equal to 21. It's true.
True. Then if it's true, which line will print?
You are too young to vote.
No, if it's true, it will print the statement after that.
Oh, you are old enough to vote.
So logically, it doesn't make sense if we do that. But let's say if I run this program, if I type 18, it will tell me you're old enough to vote. Why that happened? Because we type in 18 right here. So is 18 less equal than 21? Is that true or false?
True.
It's true. Then which line will print if it's true?
You are old enough to vote.
Yes, it will print this line. It will not print the line in the else. So the line after else is false. It's when it's false. So if I type in 22, is it 22 less equal to than 21?
No, it's greater than 21.
So it's true or false?
False.
If it's false, which line will print?
You are too young to vote.
Yes. Okay, so just remember, after if statement, after this if, it will happen when it's true. Then after else, it's when it's false. So that's if statement. Any question? Any questions so far?
I think I understand.
Okay, sounds good. Next, we will talk about while loop. Okay, let me. While loop. So first, let's talk about while loop. So a while loop is something. So it will. So while loop is first we'll check something, and something inside will keep going. This is not a good example. So let's say it's a very beautiful day and you go to a zoo with your dad, and you see a store, you want to have a ice cream, but you don't want to tell your dad what you want, and your dad will keep guessing until he guess you want ice cream. So so let's say your dad will ask you want chocolate, and you will shake your head, and your dad will ask you want soda, you will shake your head, and your dad asks, okay, then you want ice cream, then you will nod your head. So in this case, so your dad keep asking until it gets the word ice cream, and you will nod your head, and this thing stopped. So how we do that in the program? So first we will have guess, and that's from your dad. So he will ask, well, let's see, other guess. So your father will give his first guess. So at this point, and what you want to say, my wish is equal to ice cream. So right here, you want ice cream, then your father start guessing right here. So you say, well, that is not equal my wish. And we print shape my head. So far, you go to the zoo, you want ice cream. So in your mind, you have your wish or my wish is ice cream. Then you tell your dad, okay, I want something. Then your dad will start guessing. So first he will guess something in order to go into this loop. So he will guess something right here. Let's say he said chocolate. Then, well, this chocolate is not equal to ice cream. So chocolate is not ice cream, which is true. goes into this loop. So you will shake your head, then your father will guess again. So we will do the same thing right here.
Yeah.
So your father will guess again, then your program will bring this back to this while loop, then check is this guess equal to, which is my wish, equal to my wish, until this guess is equal to your wish. Then we say print not your. So if we show this as a flow chart, so at the beginning, you go to 0. That's where these things begin. Then you have your wish. Then you have your or my wish in this case. So we call this my wish. Then you tell your dad, okay, I want something. Then your dad will start guessing. So we have your father's guess. But at this point, then will goes into a while loop. The while guess is not equal your wish or my wish. So if it's true, you will shake your head. No, it's not what I want. Then your father will guess again. So we have other guess. Then we'll back to the begin of this loop of this well. We will check again. Then if your father guess is correct, it will goes out of loop. Then you will nod your head. So this is the flow chart of our program. So at the beginning, you have something, you have your wish, you have something you want. Then your father will get something. Oh, do you want chocolate? Then we check that. Is the chocolate not equal to, chocolate? Well, is chocolate not equal to ice cream? That's true. So if it's true, it goes into this loop. It will do this line, these two lines. As you can see, it's indent from beginning. And you will shake your head, and your father will give other guess. Oh, do you want soda? Then check again. Soda is not ice cream. You shake your head, and your father, oh, do you want ice cream? And we'll check. Ice cream is not what you want, which is false. You want ice cream. Then we'll pray you nod your head. So if we run this other guess, what happened? I need to be, I see. So father guess, so that spell. So as you can see, your father will ask, your father gets soda, you shake your hand, and your father will get chocolate, I just short this chocolate, and you shake your head, and your father say, oh, ice cream, and you nod your head, then this program terminates. So while loop is something, it will check this condition. If this condition is not false or is not what you want, it will keep running the code inside this while loop. So on the flowchart, if this condition is not going to false, we'll keep running everything in this loop. So is that kind of clear?
Yeah, I got the thing.
So is your code working?
Yes.
So these two are variable, as we talked at the beginning of this class. These two are variables. The purpose of this variable is you can see value into this variable. And right here, we're comparing these two variables, which is actually compare the value in these two variables. So the value in this variable is ice cream. The value in the gas is what the father guess what the user type in, and we'll check. And if it keep true, it will keep running the inside code until it's false. It will come out. So that's a well. Let's see another example. So any questions so far?
No, got it down.
So let's add if statement in there. I have a code, but I cannot open this. Oh, I have 30 minutes. So let's write a program for user. When we go to any website, we'll ask user to sign up, then it will check is this correct. So let's write a very simple program about that. So first of all, let's write a flowchart. So we begin our program. So you go to a website, we'll ask you to assign your username and sign up your password, right? So first we need two variables. One for our username and one for our password. So what's the word you think what's the variable name we should use for these two values?
For which?
So for username, what's a variable we should use for username?
It's string.
The string. The data type is string, but we can use this variable as a user name. So we call this variable username, and we will input from user, and we will ask some enter your username, something like that. And next, we need a password. Equal to input. Then we get user's password. So the user will sign up their password, and we need to keep checking. So after user sign up, we need to try to sign in. And right here, we say print or right here we have a user enter equal to input. So right here we have a user sign up his username and password, and after that we need to check the user will enter again. Then that's for sign in, and user sign in for the user will input a string, his username, then it will check. So we will have a while loop. In this while loop, we will check his user enter is equal to username. So first we will so after user sign up, we will let them in. Let him sign in, and over here. Then if the user enters the correct username, if it's true, then user will enter another thing, which is his password. So user enter or user password. And we get user input. Then we'll be a while loop to check again. We'll check, is the user password is equal to the password the user sign up. And if it's true, we say you are signing. This is a break from here. Let's type this code and test that. It still work. Well, user. So let's type in this, follow this flowchart. At the beginning, we have a username equal to we will get this from user, so we use input. So we say input user, or we say sign up for user name. So the user will enter their username and will save into this variable. So name. The second one we say password. And it's also from user, so it's input. And we say sign up for password. So we have these two sign up, and this is for sign up. Then user should need to sign in. So we have a user enter, or let's see, user enter name is equal to, and we get input enter your user name. So right here, the user enter their username. So we have a while loop. Well, user enter name is equal to user name. If it equal, then we need to keep asking the user's password. So we say if it equal initialize. Just have this code again. User password. So right here, we ask user to enter his password. What is? Right here, we probably need to use the if statement. So let's do an if statement, then we add the while in there. So the user will enter a username, and if these two username equal, then the user will enter for password. And we have other if in there. If user password is equal to password. And we say, we print welcome. And if it's false, we print wrong password. Password. Okay. So right here we have right here we let users sign up their password and username. Then first, so after sign up, the user trying to sign in, first they will enter their username, and we check is this username equal to the username that user to sign up. If it's true, then the user will type in the password. If the password is correct, so we will say welcome. If it's not correct, we will say it's wrong password. And if the user type in the wrong username at the beginning, we will say wrong username. So, are you following? So, have you followed?
Yeah, I got it.
Got it. So let's test our code. So user will sign up for username, Jerry, and sign up for password before, and we enter correct username and correct password. It will show the welcome. So the same thing. If we enter the wrong username, it will directly show me the wrong username. So first we'll check here. If it's wrong, we'll print this. So have you run your code?
There's something wrong with mine. There's something wrong
Okay.
with mine.
Can you show your screen?
If you get number 949 number, just pick it up. He just wants to authorize, so whatever that money your dad transferred to your checking.
Yeah, I think
I got my program.
Back to Jason, is have
When I run it, it says
transfer that from your bank.
So,
How much do you want?
for else, move your cursor before your else,
You get a little bit more interest.
type backspace.
I mean, how much was your bank balance otherwise?
Now run again.
Yeah.
there.
Then we'll figure out what you're doing.
Let me see if it comes.
Give a username.
Oh yeah, hold on, let me type it. It's not letting me type.
Then go back, then run again. Just close this window.
Now let me run.
Oh, let me see your code.
Here.
After input, there's no space.
Input all. There.
For all of them. For all of them.
There.
And also for print. After print, there's no space.
There. That should do it.
Try again.
What? That is strange.
Close this window. Close it. Oh, right.
Now let me pull it back.
Are you using different keyboard?
I'm on my laptop, my Microsoft.
I mean, is it English?
Yeah, English.
It should work. Back to our code. Let me see again. Username equal to input. No, it's not wrong. Run this. And start typing. Don't click on that. Just start typing. Sure. It worked before, right?
Yeah. Oh, this was here.
Try moving your mouse next to the cursor, and then move your mouse a little bit to the right, and then click. So you see where the blinking line is? Yeah, just move your mouse a little bit to the right, a little bit more to the right. Yeah, and then type.
There.
There you go.
Enter. Give a password. You can try.
Jerry, we have about 10 minutes.
Okay. So for programming, we will check each character. So if you have an extra space, even you have the same number, but we'll count the space as one character. So you can. So run your code again.
Hold on, let me run.
The right. I think you got too much space. Okay, you can back to your code.
No, not that.
Delete the white space after the first line. Sign up for username. Delete the white space after your colon. And here you go. Password. Go back to your code. Type something wrong. So for your user password. So you see the first else line after that. After that, the print.
Print.
And so move your cursor before the P. Before the P. Yeah, then backspace. Yeah. You see that those should be lines, only one indent.
Oh.
Okay. So yeah, I think if you test again, your code should work. So stop present. We can start review. I was trying to use this to teach well, but it's a good example for the if statement. So let's say this code, and let's say I have a user name is Jerry and the user password 1234. So right here, if I type in let's say Tom at this point, first it will check is it Tom equal to Jerry? Is true or false? So if I run this code, first I have Jerry, password is 1234. So right here, if I enter Tom, which your program will check this at this point, So is Tom equal to Jerry? Is true or false? Hello? Can you see my code?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a username which is Jerry. I have a user enter name which is Tom. So is Tom equal to Jerry?
No.
No, it's false. Then if it's false, which line it will print out?
Wrong username?
Yeah, wrong username. If it's false, it will print the thing after else. And you see this if and else, they're lined.
Yeah.
So if it's false, it will do this. Now, if I print Jerry, is Jerry equal to Jerry? True or false?
True.
It's true. So if it's true, it will run the code in here. And as you can see, it have one indent, like a 4 space. So it will run everything in here. Then we'll keep checking. It will ask for password. So right here we have a Jerry enter. If it's true, it will come into here. It will ask enter a password, which is our line right here. It asks for password. If I press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, what gonna happen?
It will say wrong password.
So if is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equal to 1, 2, 3, 4?
No.
So it's false. If it's false, it will run the code after if or after else. So if it's false, it will run this line or this line.
Wrong password.
Yeah. So if it's false, it will run the code after the else. So if it's false, it will find else, and the code will run the thing after else. If we say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's wrong password. So that's an example for if else. That's if else, and next time we can use a while loop to make this keep running. And yeah, that's 30. So Fernando.
What's up?
Oh, is it Kuma said we need to stop?
Oh yeah. Time's up. Sorry.
Call from 1949873.
Okay. So that's it. You guys finished your thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. So that's it for today. Thanks for coming, and we'll hopefully see you next week or tomorrow, I guess, for Scratch.
Hey, Sean, are you there?
Oops, I muted him.
Yeah, can you unmute him?
I
Yeah.
can't unmute. Okay.
Hey, Sean,